My name is Sierra Jones.
I'm Brooklyn Ellis.
The first one which we will be showing you is one that you can use for a math lesson. So in this one we're going to be talking about triangles. We would provide the students with this on the Smartboard, and we would first tell them that segment AB and AC are congruent to one another. So then we would ask one student to come up and show us how they would correctly label that. Then after that, we would provide them with the information that angle BAC is 50 degrees and have them label that as well. And so then from there, we would ask them to find the angle measures of angle ABC and ACD. And then they would write the angles in here and then put the angle measures that they find.
So the triangle was a shape that you inserted, and
Yes.
so was the matrix or table?
Yes.
Is that correct? Okay.
Yes.
Did you choose the 2x3 table, or was it a
It
choice?
was already set up as that.
Because it matches the triangle.
It was in the same folder as the triangle.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Very cool. What grade level is this appropriate for, or class in the mathematic curriculum?
Geometry, probably like the beginning, like lower level geometry. But
And in Missouri, what typical grade is that? Ninth? Is
It
it?
could be as a review for the beginning of geometry, making sure that
Okay.
they have a basic understanding of triangles and understand like, well, this is an isosceles, so since these two are congruent, that means these two angles down here are congruent as well, and just kind of review that so they have that basic understanding of triangles.
I bet I had it in junior high, but you're right. Then of course it's in the high school geometry curriculum.
it's supposed to be like throughout.
Yeah, it's a basic understanding that you need that foundation. Okay, wow, that was a flashback from the past for me.
You do different shapes and
So there's different triangles, different right angles, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, very good. I like that one. And you could just erase, couldn't you, Brooklyn's to go on to another slide. If you had a series of 7 slides, 7 triangles, or whatever, you could just erase.
And you can even use the same triangle because a part of math is understanding you can't base what you're thinking on the triangle because they don't always draw it to proportion. So this is what we would do for kind of like personal finance or computer applications. We're just doing, what was the first one?
This is just like a business letter.
Yes.
Or first, this is like a business letter.
Yes. And then the other one is an acceptance of a job level and then a letter saying I'm resigning. So, and these two, they would kind of just like go over the words, see, oh, this is a good word to use like in this word, and then down here they're kind of comparing it. So, yeah, that's what it is. Okay, yes. Yes.
Okay, yeah, so we could have them come up here and like label the different,
Sure.
like label the different parts. We could have one student come up and do one part, and the next student come up and do another part.
I'll do this. Ah. Yeah, apparently I deal with my writing. So like saying like inside address, then putting the date, the greeting. body of the letter. What is this called? Closing? Yes. Closing.
I think this gives me a closing, that could be salutation, but.
Yes. I don't know. Kind of think.
Salutation is the same as greeting, like you salute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, salutation. Closing is typically what that's called. A long time ago, they called it complimentary closing, so that you were gushing and complimenting your reader, but more contemporary, it's just called closing.
So they kind of just do that, label them, and understand like the different parts that go into a cover letter, and just like going over the format of it and have the right one.
And then we also thought it'd be cool if we looked at an acceptance letter and a resignation letter, and kind of compare and contrast the two. So first, we would just kind of like look at this as a class and discuss the different parts of it, and then we were thinking that
Okay.
maybe take a highlighter.
And then they just like highlight the words to like understand like the different kind of sayings that you use and just how to be professional in it. So saying like delighted to accept. Oh, then what?
I don't know.
There we go. And then you have to mention like the salary, have an understanding of that, the date that they're going to begin. That the interview process was enjoyable and thanking them for that. Mentioning, feel free to call me. And so just kind of going over the proper format for that.
And then we could look at the
Resignation letter. You want to go?
and kind of just look at some of the key phrases or words that show you that it's a resignation letter. So this one's heavy heart. Resignation. No longer feel this is the place for me. So it says when their last day will be. And then, thank you, or like I wish you the best kind of thing. There's that one. And then we could do like compare the two.
So like what's similar in
Yeah.
both?
So you can compare, well, they both have the date and the greeting at the top. And they both have the sincerely and sign.
Yeah.
They both like mention the company name, supervisory company.
So kind of just having them understand that even though they are very different, they have a very similar format.